Hey, I want to do a part two to a video I did last year. It's a little update. It's called Is Asian Hate a Thing? Now, this is good timing because I experienced a lot last year and I'm just going to tell you where I'm at on things. So, if you didn't know this about me, I work for an Asian person, didn't have a good experience with that. I talked to somebody about it and he said a lot of people don't have good experiences working for Asian people. It's not very rare. It's not very common for a black person to work for an Asian. But I was just understand. I left Florida, came to Georgia, had no kind of stability going on, so I just took what was offered, and I learned from that. But as a result of not having a good experience working with this Asian person, for this Asian person, I do not, and I've never really, to my knowledge, supported them, but I do not patronize laundromats or dry cleaners because, well, for one, I've never been to a dry cleaner before, but I once did go to laundromats, but it's the principle of who I'm giving my money to. Not that I expect them to do this, but they don't hire black people like whites do. They don't respect black people. If anything, they have more of a we're more fucked when it comes to Asians because we can't use that white guilt on them, or we can't extort them like we do white people when it comes to racism. But let me tell you this: the most effective way of having your voice heard is by money, by finance. So, I hand wash my clothes now. I don't I don't need Chinese food. It messes. I never really like Chinese food. Let me just say this, because we're going to talk about Asian hate. My opinion on it. I do not condone people just attacking innocent civilians. I don't condone that whatsoever. I don't think it's right. But knowing my position and how people, and just let me explain this to you, how people treat the Negro when he's by himself. And let me just, if it's happened to you, can relate. When you have a job and you like the only Negro there, and there's some whites or another minority, they get a little too comfortable around you. I know that feeling. I know my position. So what I've learned to do is this: I can acknowledge something, but I'm not caping for nobody, because no one capes for me when things go on. So with that being said, I don't condone Asian hate, but I'm not going to be advocating for it to stop. And let me explain this. Black people are the most attacked by other black people. And nobody really says anything unless a white person does something, or it's a rapper that dies. That's the only time you hear people really up in arms. But somebody else that's a minority, they get the shit of the stick. Everybody is, crying and bitching. And I've learned this. Worry about yourself. I don't condone violence, but this is what I learned. You got to just worry about yourself. Let other people's problems be theirs, because other people genuinely do not look out for us. Now, like I said, I haven't watched the video I did last year, and I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you have Asian people that they contribute to this country. They have their you know math and science skills and engineering skills that help. But I feel like at this point, 'cause I've learned so much, and even I could do it. But everybody, no matter what race you are, if you are eating the right foods and you are conditioned right, you can do that too. You can become a scientist. You can become an engineer. You can become a doctor. You can become a plastic surgeon. It's all about, to me, it's culture, diet, and conditioning yourself. CDC, not the center of disease, not the center of disease and control. Culture, diet, conditioning. Remember that. That's how you can really work towards your goals. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion. Not that I'm hearing about it, but I just don't. I'm not caping for nobody, and I'm glad I don't take my videos down because it's just like I like to see how much I progress over time.